We are recording. Hopefully the sound works. I did a check, but it's different than normal. I was listening this week to the episode that I somehow didn't get you guys recorded. It
Mm.
was boring. Boring. It's like I'm like, why am I the only one talking? And then I look at my phone and I'm like, oh yeah, that's this episode that I didn't get anybody else but myself. That sucks. Okay, everybody should be on the seven pillared hall. Is that correct?
Yep.
In the big old map with all the shiny colors and stuff. Okay,
Mhm.
so from what I kind of got from the various email responses was that there was some question on whether or not to take the at least the bracelet back to the seven pillared hall to give to the mages of Sarun. Um, you having been, and that's the character you, not a descriptor of you pronoun, but the character you isn't basically just knows that the mages of Sarun are a mysterious organization of mystical people who kind of control the hall, but not they do it through others. But when things if things end up going wrong, they come in and basically clear things out, get stuff dead, and make a point. It is unknown how they would react to you having the bracers, bringing back the bracers, or anything along that line. So that will be up to you guys whether you want to bring the bracer or not. You don't seem to know how to make it uh, work
Function.
with the bronze warder. Um, I want to say that Solus and Gonsdor had a couple of suggestions that were beyond their knowledge. Some type of object read or something along those lines might. But you do come back to the hall. The first thing then I need to ask is someone bringing back the bracer?
I think Gonsdor agreed with me, or had said that he thought it would be okay too. I think we just be upfront with the first people we see and ask about the that order to say, hey, some people were using this and attacked, and we want to return it.
Okay. So when basically whenever there's anybody coming back from the inside the labyrinth of Thunderspire Mountain, you're usually met with some type of customs official who takes you to the customs house and kind of, wants to see if you're bringing anything to sell, because there might be fees, etc. on that duty, whatever a high fantasy world would have. Um, but you then honestly present the bracelet, so I can gather everybody up, and I think it should be around here. Oh, almost, but not quite. Okay,
Ah,
so you get to the custom hall, and they kind of, go through stuff and question you, and because this is unheard of. No one should
Have we
have these things.
we went to the custom hall originally asking about the party, right? That was one of the
Um,
places we visited.
no, you were met when you came in,
Gotcha.
and they saw that you didn't have anything for sale, so didn't really care.
And is Grubble with us?
Grubble is with you. I just don't
Okay.
have him here. I'm trying to
Just
figure
want
out
to
how
make
to.
sure. So yeah, I mean, we just basically explain that we're here looking for the missing individuals as I get surprised and lose surprise.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what your one
It's magic and I don't know why it
was.
puts it there. It's my stance. It's always got a number on it for me now. I don't know why. But explain that we were here to find some individuals. Grubble was one of them, and we were ambushed in the tunnels. They attacked us with some giant minotaur statue. We deduced that this was the key to it, and from our understanding, we would like to return the property and speak with the individuals that it belongs to.
Oh, you won't be able to see the mages, but they do have one of the higher up customs official that will. Uh, he'll ask where you're staying in the seven pillared hall.
We had rooms at the one inn. I don't remember what it's called.
Is the Half Moon Inn.
Half Moon Inn. Yeah.
So he will basically say, hang around there. Time passes till the evening, so you'll stay there another night. Um, so it would be that Saturday the 15th. You'll be met by the customs official, and they will give you um, they will give everybody 1 silver coin, so 50 solidi each, and kind of a tone of drop it.
Oh, like don't let anybody know that we did this.
Not hide it, don't just don't here's what you get. Don't talk about it anymore. Don't
Okay.
bring it up to us. Just inquiring about things like this would not be good. Is more of it.
I asked if they could give us a moment. I'd like to talk to my friends about something real quick. First off, we would like to give you directions to where the actual statue is.
We don't need it. Don't worry.
Okay.
ah.
Beyond your concern.
All right then.
Seems they run a tight ship. We're good. We're good indeed. So,
So the question of the next morning is Are you going to go back to Fallcrest or not?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Let's see. I know I've got my sword ordered, but if necessary, I can come back and pick it up. Since it's going to be several days.
Yeah, I've got a couple of days here to pick up what I ordered.
I think it's more than a couple of days.
Well, I think it was 5. I'm all for staying around and crushing laughing things.
Is there a library here, perchance?
It's not a library in the Seven-Pillared Hall.
Pity. I suppose that means no archives either.
Correct.
There's the curio shop. Maybe they've got some books or something.
That's quite all right.
So I really don't feel adequate without more training to go back into those tunnels. I mean, the only thing I can do for you guys was to create light, and I wasn't even doing it the best because I could already see everywhere that you guys couldn't. It's very hard to understand the limitations of your eyesight.
You're getting fat, kitty cat.
I want to say with the whatever the light mod is in Foundry, it should work now if you drag and drop the Globe of Daylight character and turn on the sun symbol. Okay, yep. So it's currently set, I want to say, $30 feet. So you would just have to tell me how,
What the aura should be.
yeah, how big it should be, and I can change it from there.
But I can't remove it.
You should be. Can you not delete it?
Work
Just hit
week.
the delete button.
Yeah, just click it.
No.
No. Can you move it?
Yeah.
And now if you hit delete, it won't delete?
No.
Okay. Maybe I have that permission.
Naughty boy.
Oh, nope, I got Yet as owner, so I'm not sure why. But you can at least move it.
Yeah. So, before Chris shows up or whatever, what is a reasonable amount to have offered you?
Could you repeat that?
We promised you
Oh, okay.
money. What is a reasonable amount? Because I don't have a lot. So that's what.
Some cat is not happy.
That sounds like Mau Mau.
You got that right.
Yep.
You is not here, so I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking world
You
terms. I mean, he can try to run us up higher or whatever, but I'm trying to get a scope of what paying a guide to take us in would be. I mean, we weren't expecting to be attacked, but it is a dangerous thing. I don't know in a scope like like a gold coin feeds a village for a month in some games. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get that scope.
You got a silver for returning each for returning that bracelet, so you kind of figure out what being guided.
That's right. The whole adventurers monetary thing, where adventurers bring so much money to a thing that they leave a small tip and they destabilize a village's economy for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like a day's work for an entertainer is like 20. Well, for the classes that can earn it is 25 copper, basically. So I guess basing it off of that, a day or two's work might be what
Hazy had
we're expecting.
invited something, and Squeaky had to see what she was investigating.
Yeah, Colmane's hammer is 5 days, 12 days for Cassius's sword. It takes about 3 days to travel between Fallcrest and Thunderspire.
Okay, so that's almost not worth it to do a round trip before Colmane's hammer is done.
Fallcrest and came back, it would just be a day or two after it's ready.
Yep.
Or he can stay. It doesn't matter. Let me go through everybody. Solus, what are you doing?
I think part of it depended on Jay's answer, but if he was willing to teach me, it sounded like he wanted to go back to Fallcrest to do that. So that would be my going back to Fallcrest.
Okay. You is going to stay in Thunderspire. That is his home, and he is not here. Sir Emery.
He was on mute. Yeah, his mic's on mute.
Oh, and I did all that talking for nothing.
I
I believe I'll head over to that curio shop and see if they have, by chance, by the long chance, that there's anything that might reference a giant paladin.
No.
I didn't think so. Well, balderdash.
So are you staying here, or are you going back to Fallcrest?
Well, I believe I'll travel back to Fallcrest if there's anybody that needs who wishes to go.
Let's see. I uh, if there were a chance to try to find some of the other adventurers we came here to find, I wouldn't mind staying and searching for them. But if we'd rather run back to Fallcrest and then come back later for the other adventurers, I could do that too.
True, time is of the essence, but if we don't have a full crew to go and go further that investigation.
Well, time really is not of the essence. They got ambushed like 3 months ago. If they were going to be killed, they're already dead.
Yeah.
Right.
So if they're being held prisoner, then a couple of days, they're at the point where a couple of days is not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Or probably won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, going back, bringing Grubble back, letting the one guy know that we found one of the friends, explaining what's going on, that we want to prepare and head back, to me makes the most tactical sense. If nothing else, I might be able to learn the scroll that I'm going to get, which could be helpful, because right now I can only do the sleep thing, but if you guys keep running up to hit things, that is more dangerous to us than not.
So is Cassius staying or going back to Fallcrest?
I'll go back to Fallcrest since if no one else is staying, then then I can't really do a lot of stuff solo. So yeah, I'll go back to Fallcrest and then come back on the next trip.
And Colmaine?
As long as we're coming back, if that's understood that we're going to go to Fallcrest and then come back, he'll stay with the group.
Okay.
He'll let the dwarves know that he's leaving and coming back,
Right.
since he's already paid for the weapon upgrades.
They give you and Cassius a tally stick.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can have that as long as you have that when you come back, they can size that up against their half of it. Know what you paid for.
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes 3 days to get back. That is 10/24 of 2011. Oh, sorry, no, I flipped the extra page. 1017.
Okay.
Back to Fallcrest.
So what date is it?
17th.
Okay.
Okay, you're all in Fallcrest. And I'm assuming you, along with Grubble, go to Alor to let him know what you know.
Yes.
So he, saddened by the news, he is happy though that Grubble is alive. So you can have your choice. So you should have just got a pop-up of the Curious Company Exchange. And you can take one of the items. You can learn one of the spells listed, or you can have one gold coin, which is 200 solidi.
Oh.
We'll go in reverse order. Colmaine.
Uh, Colmaine will take the Amulet of Protection from Spell Magic.
Okay. Cassius.
Let's see. The things with sizes listed are at that size specifically, right?
Correct, yes.
Okay.
Other the scimitar, yeah. All the weapons and armor should be.
Yeah. Then I'll grab the healing potion.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the only thing that fits.
Sir Emery.
Although it doesn't seem very chivalrous, I suppose I'll have to hold on to this club.
Sometimes you have to set chivalrous aside in favor of effective.
Or you could take the money.
Wait, where's the money?
The money is you can get one gold coin, which is 200 solidi. It's a gold coin, a item, or an item, or a spell.
Well, this club here will probably do until I can find this sword.
It's a two-handed club,
Oh shit! Never mind.
and it's large, so it would actually be a little small for you because
Yeah,
you are
yes, it
very
would.
large.
Well, never mind this bullshit. This bullshit club here. I think we'll take this coin. This is a fine coin.
Okay. And Solus.
I will.
Too bad that since that club is a size category smaller, I can't use it one-handed.
You just would not gain any benefits from having like a weapon proficiency blunt.
Yeah, that's not good. Goodbye.
Your hand-to-hand proficiency while you're in hand-to-hand stance would work, but the weapon proficiency itself would not.
All right, good.
And Solus?
I would like to learn a spell, but I will need to look into them a little bit. Because there's scrolls on here I didn't even think about, basically, or spells on here that I didn't think about.
Yeah, they're not scrolls, so they won't
Right.
disappear.
Right.
Okay, so while Solus is deciding on his thing, I do want to go through all the other characters and figure out what you guys are doing, because some of you could actually be like training other things. So I need to get some dates and stuff like that so I know what different characters are doing. So, Peter.
Yes. Is this for Colmaine?
No, this is where you're currently adventuring with Colmaine. So,
Right.
no. So, Katunk.
Uh-huh.
Pull up the character. Did he spend all of his money?
Just about. He has... Let's see. Where's my... He's got 305 solidity.
So while you as a player are using Colmaine, if you wish for Katunk to improve, he could go potentially up to 12 days of training and gaining experience points for money. 25 solidity converted to 25 experience point per day. Or does he just want to do normal stuff and survive?
He'll do some training.
Okay. Getting to see when the last he went until 10/8. Oh, yeah, 10/8. back at full. So he started on 10/9/2011. He can go through the 20th before he's out of money to train.
Okay.
Don't worry about that until it's done or you wish to adventure with him.
Okay.
So I'm just putting a start date. He started his training on 10/9/2011. Currently, we are at 10/17. At 8 of 12 days. Okay. So, and you have not introduced Avi, so Avi is not
Right.
not exactly around. Okay.
Yep.
So Joe,
Okay.
Flynn, and Lily, do you wish to use money to train, or I believe Lily could choose to make money instead?
Yeah, since Lily's an entertainer, I figured she'd be spending time, juggling, dancing, playing music, cheating at cards, whatever to get money. Yeah.
So entertaining for money, not for experience.
Yeah. Or can she get experience without spending money as an entertainer? Or, but
No.
no. Okay. Yeah, but yeah,
She can entertain for money doing basically it's like doing your routine
Mm-hmm.
for money because you have that down pat. And
Yep.
then you pay so in secret without people laughing at you while you fail, you learn new
Okay.
things.
All right. Yeah, but she'll be training for money. Well, she'll be entertaining for money in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
So her last
Yeah. Yeah, since she was out of cash after starting, since starting cash doesn't go very far.
Okay. So you did the attempt. The second attempt at the tower was her last
Yeah.
thing. So that was actually 9. '23 is when she would be able. So at the beginning or end, whatever between adventures, if you whenever you wish her to stop entertaining for money and start entertaining for stop entertaining for money and start training for experience, just let me know.
Okay.
Okay? But
All right.
so far, don't write this down. We'll do it when you actually like end the training, so I don't
Okay.
have to remember it. But just to let you kind of have an idea. He's probably made around 600 or so solidi.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And then Flynn.
I figure he'd be working for money in between. I know with his skills he could probably do, hunt
Well,
for food.
for the only people who can make money are merchants, are the optional and entertainers.
Okay.
And Flynn is not one of those.
Nope. Unfortunately for
So
him, no.
that's the like each grouping of characters gets various benefits, and the entertainers get the benefit of being able to entertain for money.
Yep.
Anybody else, if they don't, they go out and adventure to get money, so then they can use that XP to train. Otherwise, they're making do. So basically, Flynn is either making do,
Mhm.
or he is using money he has earned to train.
Yeah. And right now he doesn't have a ton of money.
So he's just scraping by.
Yep. Yeah.
Now, when somebody pays another to train, who are they paying?
You're paying for whatever it takes you not to work so you can advance in your craft. So
Very good.
depending on
Not
what
like
your
you're paying a
occupation.
trainer.
No,
Because-
you're not like paying a mentor.
You're like, how do I become that trainer person?
Right. No, it's
You're
not
paying
quite
for
earthed
leisure.
on. Yeah, you're basically, I have money, I can order Uber so I can stay at home and learn a trade, that type
So
of thing.
you could actually pay for leisure and not train, and just be a bum.
True. True. If you wanted to.
Oh boy.
Okay, so that takes us then to Rexius. He also is an
Hey, guys.
entertainer.
Hold on. Wait. Sorry, dudes. Let me check. Do I have any money? I think I got money. I totally have money, don't I? 73 solidi.
3 days.
3 days worth of money. Well, then I could definitely,
Actually, 2 days. 2 days.
2 days of money, or 2 days of training.
And I think I can hang out and maybe entertain some folks, I suppose. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I would do.
Actually, I just want to make sure I'm not saying wrong things, because I know I have changed stuff, and I don't. That's what the one thing that sucks about like when you revise stuff is which of those revisions sticks in your head aren't always what is correct. Oh no, entertainers earn 25 solidi per day. Okay.
Right.
so
If
plus,
you get higher
if you're higher level, then you get +2 per additional level. Okay.
Right. So at level 2, you would get 27 a
Seven.
day.
Yep. So were you going to train for 2 days and then start making money, or were you just going to go make money?
And how much again does it cost to live per day?
If you are just living and not gaining experience, then you don't have to worry about it. Whatever thing you think that you can do to get you by, I don't need to know. It's just scraping by. Entertainers, on the other hand, are special in that they can actually do more than just getting by. They can actually make money.
So what does the training cost per day again?
25 solidi gives you 25 experience for 1 day.
And I can make 25 per day?
And yes, if you don't train, you can make 25 per day.
Perfect.
So you could train a day, work a day, train a day, work a day.
Okay. Did that change then?
But here's the thing. To keep it simple, you say I am training or I am entertaining for money, and that lasts, and between adventures, that's when you can change.
Sure. Okay, that's fine.
So the character has to go on an adventure, then come back and change, right?
Correct.
Or
no. If you're entertaining between sessions, between our game sessions, I will allow that.
Well, I would count the touch points, like when a group comes back to town, then we ask what everybody's doing, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but basically, how to explain it good. when I sent out the rules and everything to everybody, there wasn't a lot of replies, and I don't want certain characters necessarily getting way far behind. So every so often, I will probably do something like this. I'm keeping everybody on this downtime chart I made, or table, whatever you want to call it, and that just is so that I know when start dates are, so then whenever you either choose to play that character again, then they stop doing whatever they're doing, or at certain points within the campaign, I will allow switches at that time. So it's a little more looser, but if I'm relying on people to send me emails, that's not happening, so I'm doing it this way instead.
I'll admit I lose track of the days pretty quickly. I try to pay attention, but I lose them.
Yeah. Nope, that's why I'm doing this little bit of bookkeeping tonight. We had 2 people not make it, so I figured this would be a good time as any to get some of this done. It won't be the whole night, but it'll.
I do want some clarification on something because I'm not sure I quite grasp it.
Okay.
So Landon, he's split class, right?
Yes, and I looked and I completely that slipped my mind when I was giving out XP, so it is halved. Half
Okay.
goes to the one, half goes to the other.
So if I were to say earn enough money to train to be a noble for him, when I go back to being the split class that I am, what is the experience cost?
For Landon, the one is always going to take half of his experience no matter what because he's an elf.
Okay.
And that's how elves work.
Okay. But if you said there could be special events or something like that that somebody else might be split or something like that, so basically you're always just the one class unless something has made you different.
Correct. You normally work towards one occupation unless
Okay.
you're an elf. If you're an elf, half experience always goes to your adept.
So if he wants to switch to noble, he would basically have to earn the 2,000 for noble, but for him that's earning 4,000 because 2,000 is going towards adept.
Correct, yes. That's just part of their nature, is so that they cannot escape that. But if he stops being a prestidigitator, then that's not taking up any XP in the future.
Okay. I did make my decision, by the way, I think.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go with create bread and milk.
Okay.
I was really looking at the familiar, but I'd like to be higher level before I cast it, so I might look back into getting it at another time.
Okay.
So is there roles involved in this?
It'll just be hopefully determining how long it takes you. So it's 15 minutes per level. So
Okay.
that is an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, so time.
And then you can up to 5 times to get the bonus for that.
Okay, and then modifier. No, not
you
modifier.
can get it's non-stressful, so that's a bonus as well.
Where is that?
That is on the skills page. It's just a button because it's just stressed or not stressed, so there's non-stressed under skill spell check modifiers.
Got that. So it's time and non-stressed, and then that's it.
Correct, yes.
And then this is what is it called?
Scroll conversion. Even though it's not a scroll, that's just the skill that it
Oof.
falls under.
I don't have a really good chance even with those bonuses.
Well, you're going to learn the spell. It's just how long is it going to take you. Each of these attempts is 7.5 hours. That one was a really bad one. So
Yeah.
just
I
okay.
missed it by 4.
There you go.
3 tries, so 2 days.
Yep.
And I apologize to him for being so poorly educated. I think that spell needs to be added. Maybe.
Make the spells yourselves is through the tweaks and stuff. It's difficult for me to keep that updated, and especially if it gets to a character sheet, then even if it's updated on the list, it won't update it on the character sheet. So under all items, go to where it says, I believe it's like note to chat, hit the plus button, and then just copy and paste from the PDF. Makes it a lot simpler. Because that's basically all I did was copy and paste.
Sorry, did you finish with Flynn? I apologize. I was interrupting.
No. I was just writing how long it took you to do that. So you finish on the 19th. So what was Landon going to do?
Landon, ever since the fiasco on the island with the spiders, has been earning money to be able to train.
Okay. So that was actually the first attempt, not the second.
Yeah.
Earning money. Let me find the date for that. Attempt. That was 9/15. So just over a month.
Okay.
A Gron Iron Hands.
He is just getting by. I might have to go shopping with him again, but he's just getting by right now.
Okay, and Old Man Nicholas.
Can you check Messenger real quick?
Okay.
I have to cast this spell 5 times to feed myself.
Let me look that up. That might be something that I did not think about when I made the.
Well, it's based on level.
Oh, okay. So it's
But it's a level 5 spell. I can only cast it at level 1.
Right,
so it's
right.
1 pound of bread.
Right.
Well, medium, it takes me
5
pounds a day. So it is 5 castings.
How much milk does it give?
1 liter quart of milk.
Do you remember what the thirst thing was?
I did not see that one. I always have to look it up in the book.
Let's see. Hunger and thirst. 3 liters or quarts.
So the liquid part is easier than the solids.
Yep. But like you said, if it goes up per level and it's supposed to be a 5th level spell, that's kind of like when most people would get it. So then you would be able to feed yourself. So okay.
Right.
Oh, thank the Lord that I do not have to do that spell again. Rewrite it. Okay.
All right, that has been copied into. Okay, so I think with Sir Nicholas, I think he really does want to do the temple thing. So since he got back to Fallcrest, he's been training to be a noble.
Okay. Training. And we put that in quotes. Basically, you are.
He's been smoothing,
Yeah,
bribing, and
you're bribing. You're using your money to, like how Bob, how you asked earlier. It depends. Sometimes it might be getting a mentor. That could that can happen if that's the training that you need. But like going to a noble, it's more of, hey, I want this title. Then I need to smooth up. So your gold are being used to bribe, to pay for dinners, to improve the
did you change?
the defenses, all different types of things. So it's basically just the money that you have to have so that you can pursue where you want the XP to go to. What was that?
You changed, Landon. I was just getting in there.
Yeah, yep.
Changing.
Yeah, I looked at my master sheet of experience and was like, oh yeah, I didn't take that into account. So
Yeah, so unfortunately there was only one possible spell that would have helped me be more offensive.
I can get scroll creation and create a bunch of scrolls that do absolutely nothing.
And I looked at Fleet Feet for a long time. But I'm like, no, because then this character is just becoming my other character.
Okay, so that started on September 14th, which was the day before the first attempt at the tower. So 9/14/2011 is when Old Man Nicholas was starting to be a noble so he can get a land grant.
Right.
Okay. So Alor does offer a Reward sounds bad, but it is a reward.
Compensation.
Payment for services if you do bring back bodies of the deceased. If can I assume that you told him what happened?
Yeah, actually, I would even share the notes.
Okay, so he's very concerned because it is that there are the Black Fangs involved in it. They're
I shared those notes just in case other people didn't remember them.
yeah, thank you. So yes, he is concerned that the Black Fangs are involved. If so, that would be a mission he would give a reward for defeating the Black Fangs, bringing back proof of their demise. Also, a separate but parallel reward for bringing back any remains so they can be properly have the the proper last rites for the companions he was looking for. So those two things are on the board for that. I want to let's see. Let's go to the Nentir Vale. Activate that. Okay, so if we look here, everybody currently is in Fallcrest. Is anyone not on the Nentir Vale page now? Okay. So, Bob.
Yep.
Okay, so you see here where it says Guardmore Abbey?
Got it.
That is the last
Fallcrest.
known place of the sword.
Got it.
That is also the area where Sir Oakley told you he and your fellow paladins were going.
Very good.
That is also a place that is the last known whereabouts for one of the missing groups of Curious Company.
Ah, excellent.
So I figured during down weeks and stuff, you either probably didn't fit them together, forgot about them, or a bunch of the above. So
So I did have in my notes Gardmore, so I knew that name. I just never noticed it on the map.
okay, and this is the pyramid. So the pyramid is
Oh, on the way.
relatively close. Now, Sir Emery has a kind of a moral choice because there are demon worshipping or devil worshipping hyenids rampaging through Thunderspire Mountain worshipping a devil lord, which is completely what a paladin would be wanting to do, but he has a bunch of other stuff that's going on here.
Right. Well, perhaps I can. If I aid the knights in their current quest, they can join me, and we can go to the Thunderspires en masse. But I imagine that I should make it known that we're headed there and give others an opportunity to join. I wouldn't want to give anyone want to deprive any of my colleagues the opportunity to do some sort of good.
So is Sir Emery calling for people to help him? Is he
What?
putting out a mission?
Yes. We are. I mean, we are leaving rather soon, I believe. I hope. Sure, this Gardmore Abbey.
What I mean is, some people might want to go back to Thunderspire now, and everybody has multiple character class or characters. So we need, like you've made your choice to go to Guardmore. Now other people need to make choices on who goes to Guardmore and who might be doing other things.
What do you think, my friends? Shall we all go to Gardmore Abbey, or would you rather do something stupid?
Well, I believe Gonstor offered to train me, which would be the opposite of stupid.
We may have a bit of time. I don't know when. What's his name?
Well,
I don't
out
know
of
when.
character, I could play Gron, who would be fine. He's free to go do stuff. But right now, I have zero ability to help you guys in a fight without putting you to sleep there, big boy.
Yeah, I'm not sure when Oakley's planning on his trip up there.
Colmaine would prefer to go to Thunderspire, but Katunk would go to Gardmore Abbey.
Sir Oakley had already left when you jumped into the flying longboat. He yelled up at you, "I will be, or we will be at Gardmore Abbey," and wished you good luck.
Oh, well, very good. Perhaps we should go join them. Post haste. Presently.
Yep. Okay, yeah. Lily's probably going to join on the Gardmore Abbey trip since it's about time to get out of town for a few days.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that was stupid. Went to open up and I accidentally clicked the little bitty X instead of the big sheet. Hold on one moment. I can back to.
What are you doing, little girl?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Do it.
Let's see. Yeah. And yeah.
I think Sir Emery is sitting on a really big pile of cash still.
Yeah.
So you said Lily would be interested in going
Yes.
to Gardmore.
Yep. Yeah.
And Peter said Katunk
Yep.
would be interested in Gardmore. Sir Emery wants to lead a group to Gardmore. And Anthony, you said Grondor, or sorry, Grondor. Wow.
Gron.
Gron. I took Gonsdor and Gron and made a Grondor. Why not? Would be interested in going to Gardmore.
All right.
Lehman, are prices higher here?
Currently no.
Okay.
currently in Fallcrest prices, as long as it's not
I just need
special stuff.
I need containers for
What?
the create.
Oh
bread.
yeah, for the
So
bread
I
and
need to
milk.
buy a canteen, a basket, and then I'm gonna get 2 drinking mugs.
Okay.
That is 41. Is there an exchange since I'm using a silver? Oh wait,
No,
I got enough copper.
you got enough. Okay. No, you can pay with silver or gold coins. It's all the same. They would give you, change back, I guess. What it
Just wanted to make sure there wasn't an exchange rate, but I do
no.
have
There
enough
the
copper.
exchange rates is like for gems and items and stuff. More so than coin.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will put silver and open up Grot. He is so close to level 2. Soulless, not Grot.
And then was there another expedition going back to Thunderspire while Sir Emery takes his adventurers to Gardmore?
Yeah, Cassius is interested in going back to Thunderspire.
Those
He's got-
coal man.
Yep. Yeah.
A lot of my decision depends on Jason's answers.
From what I know, Jason's second character would not be able to adventure with Sir Emery. So where Sir Emery goes, Gonsdor would go. If he is doing those adventures.
Right.
At least until Sir Emery is like
Well, and that's
6th or
just
7th level.
so that sounds like if he makes it next time and we do the other one, it would.
He
be...
might go on the other one if that's the Thunderspire, if that's where the people go to. I will say Thunderspire will be more of a this group of characters goes to Thunderspire, and it will probably take it'll be a longer type thing. So if people are not able, then we will work on Guardmore. Guardmore is just to lay it out transparently, because sometimes you just have to get out of character to explain how the things go. That's not going to be we go there and keep going until it's done. That is going to be a back and forth type thing. The same thing with the pyramid. So both the pyramid and Guardmore can be a session of less people doing specific things to finish up that plot, and do the things, come back, go do the thing, come back until it's finished. Whereas Thunderspire is more of go into it and don't come back until it's done or you're done.
Right. It's just that it sounded like he was willing to teach me. I don't know if that almost has to be before I go back to whatchamacallit, Thunderspire.
Right.
So currently, I guess I don't necessarily have anybody going to Thunderspire.
Okay.
When did you say Nicholas got back to Fallcrest?
I believe it was the 13th, but he wouldn't be able to start doing anything until the 14th. So that's what I have his start date on, of September 9/14/2011.
And it is, what is the current date again?
It is 10 19 10/19 2011.
Alrighty then.
So Lehman,
Yes,
you said it cost 25 solidi per day to train.
correct. Yes.
So I guess I'll train for 10 days.
Okay.
So that's 250, correct?
Yes, 250. So you can subtract 250 solidi and add 250 experience. And I will write that down too. So I'm like, not, hey, you gave yourself 250 experience. What's going on? For a Katunk.
Yep.
Okay. I will take off his training. So
And you're going to add the XP?
you can add the XP if you want.
So 250 XP.
Yep. And I got that, Joe. That's fine.
Cool. Right.
And the other thing I wanted to say, since pretty much everybody's characters are in Fallcrest currently, is for the pyramid. For the pyramid, you had realized that somebody needed a like a read magic or something along that line. There should be, for something as easy as that, there should be scrolls around. That one of the various temples would be able to sell scrolls with that spell on it. Palladium, unlike modern D&D, there's no scrolls are only based off of magic. You know, certain character classes that have whatever that thing is, depending on the edition. Basically, if the scroll is in a language that you can read, you can cast the spell. So if anybody was interested in going to that pyramid and reading that writing,
Is that decipher magic?
it might be decipher magic, yes.
Well, if Solus knows that somebody's going there and needs help, he does have that. But so would Gon's door, I would guess.
That would make sense. Gonsdor going with Sir Emery and Solus then going along that way. Like I said, you will pass the pyramid.
Right. I mean, I can play Solus. I'm just worried that Solus is going to not be helpful for you guys. I don't even think I can feed Sir Emery with my new spell.
I'm out of magic.
How much do you have to eat, Sir Emery?
20? 15? 20?
Yes.
Oof.
A lot?
Yeah, I can't feed him. I couldn't even feed him a day.
Well,
That's a lot.
Oh, 15 pounds. Yeah, 15 pounds.
No, 15 I could do. I'd be one casting short.
Is that taking into account that you heal 2 or you gain back 2 magic points per hour?
Oh no, I could do it in a day because I wouldn't have to do it all at once. But like
Mhm.
for 15 pounds, that's 3 meals of 5 pounds. I have to cast the spell 5 times
Right.
each meal for him.
You would be casting as you were walking just to
Right.
keep up.
Right. You eat so much, sir.
I don't know. Even though I said since I did solidify that hunger and thirst without taking the create bread and milk into consideration, I might look at that and see if that needs to be the spell needs
May
to be adjusted.
Well, and my curiosity on it would be is there a way for the size of the caster to be a factor?
No, I don't want that to be a
Okay.
thing.
Because I'm like really like a troll wizard would have to be really high level just to make a meal for himself.
Right.
All right.
I guess I didn't realize that that had an actual. Well, I mean, I should have realized it. While I was doing things, sometimes the dots don't always get connected.
Right.
Okay, so we got kind of a loose idea of what everybody is doing. So Colt, Colmaine, and Cassius, you make it back to Thunderspire alone so that you can get your goodies. So let's see. You did hang around town a little bit. Yes. Cassie, Colmaine, Thunderspire. So you arrive on the 22nd
Sure.
in Thunderspire. So I go back to the get there and did stuff.
So, how many days of healing is that for Cassius?
Oh, yeah, okay. Hold on. I forgot
That's
there are wounded people.
that's well, Cassius and Sir Emery were there, so of course they are wounded.
Three shock points heal up.
Let me do one thing at a time. I'm calculating. So you arrive back. Colmaine, your hammer is
Uh-huh.
is done, and Cassius, you still got 2 days for your item. Okay, for healing. Look at you traveled back, so the first 2 days are half your healing rate. So if you have only shock point damage, you will heal shock points. If you have hit point damage, you'll hit hit points. So 2 times half of your healing rate. Not your healing rate if it's odd because you round down.
Let's see. Okay. Now I just need to remember where the healing base is.
On the second page,
Oh, heal base.
heal
Oh,
base.
wow. Heal base of 6. Wow. Okay. So first 2 days I heal up a total of 6 points.
Okay. So then, and that's for anybody that was hurt. I'm not sure who else was hurt or not hurt.
Yep. Then
Then for the next 6 days, you heal your heal base each day. So 6 times your heal base.
okay, so okay.
So that
So Cassie
probably should.
fall and then some. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Cassius is so much tougher than my other 2 characters.
Mhm.
Probably a good physical endurance.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Well, his physical endurance is only 1 point higher than Flynn's, but
Do make sure that you don't have that spell on anymore.
which spell?
Maybe you didn't. I don't remember who Gonsdor cast Mystic Strength on, but just be sure that that's not.
Yeah, it was turned off.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Oh, wow.
So Lehman,
Hold
do I
on.
add the +6 to damage to the two-handed hammer?
Yes.
So it was 2d6 plus 4, so now it's 2d6 plus 10.
Correct. Yeah. Also, as you advance in levels, your heal base goes up. So that's.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is Bob still here? Okay. Yes. I had saw
Still
your. I just saw now that you healed though. No, you should be healed.
Yep, I probably haven't. So,
So the first 2 days are half your heal base, round down, and then after that, for the next 6 days, is your heal base per day.
that should be fine.
So that is more than enough to top you off.
Where do I see my heal base?
Second page, under values to share.
Got it. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Okay, so I will plan on, let's see. If everybody is here next session, we will start Thunderspire. Might be a whole group of different people besides Cassius and Colmaine. That could give Jason could introduce his new character. Rexius could go if he wanted to go. You might be the one doing that because that's in Thunderspire. And Anthony could pick somebody to go. Or have, since Solus is going towards Guardmore, probably we'll do that. If not, if Sir Emery is here, then we will go to Guardmore with whoever he can take along. And if it's just a couple of people, then we might do something where it's just going back to that pyramid or some little thing around Fallcrest that might happen. So there will be different choices. Basically, I was just unsure which direction everybody wanted to go. So now I have that more in place. Embrace. I'm talking today. Embraces is quite enthusiastic. Seems quite jovial.
Who was that again?
Embrace.
Well, of course, Embrace is excited.
Ah, yes.
We're finally doing what he's been telling me to do this whole time.
Oh, the.
Yes. The shield with a mind of its own.
I thought I forgot to copy down NPC or something.
So are we moving to one of these locations tonight, or we're kind of finishing up now? We're just prepping.
I think it was mainly prepping. If you would have wanted to go back to Thunderspire, I could have started that. But I was expecting everybody said when I asked yesterday, everybody said that they were going to be here tonight, and then 2 people are not
Yeah,
here.
it happened.
So.
Mhm.
But this did give me time to get everybody who can, earn money. Now you're actually earning money. People who want to be actual training, you can train, and different characters have different goals and objectives. So I have more things out there. So yeah, we're an hour short, but that sometimes happens. I want to thank everybody. I'll go ahead and end the recording.